Alright, here is an OP soldier build. Everything has been recorded on Insanity difficulty, and I have to admit I had a lot of trouble figuring this build out, because I'm constantly in mode where I need to find combos that work and whatnot, which are the more devastating, which are more duration, more effect, and blah blah blah. And that is the wrong thing to think if you're playing a soldier. Soldier is based on weapons, so you need to have the best weapons possible. If you don't know how to make the best weapons or get the best weapons or what you should go for, try watching my best weapon builds. There is a shotgun, pistol, sniper rifle. I will soon be done with the assault rifle as well. So this is the primary thing, and you're going to use turbocharge. Turbocharge is that ability that will make those weapons even better. That's what's the most OP about this build. As for the rest of the abilities, you can use whatever you feel it's the best for your playstyle. You don't need to use the weapons that I'm using here. I'm using the shotgun that I crafted mostly here, which is really devastating, especially with the turbocharge ability. And I just need to warn you that this build can be built on multiple ways, as with every other. I never say to you guys you need to build it exactly like this. No, of course not. Play with options, see for yourself what you are best with. This is just what I came up with. Doesn't mean it is the ultimate build, it's not. Alright, so here we go. So we are going for the soldier profile here, and I know you can combine with skills from other skill trees like bio and tech, but the thing is, I want my profiles to be strict, which means if I'm using a soldier, I'm going to go strictly combat tree. If I'm using an adept, I will go strictly biotic. I understand you can combine, and I've combined in my other builds that are mixed, like Sentinel, Vanguard, and what else I forgot? Infiltrator, yeah. But these three are strictly focused on its own skill trees. I will use passives from others if I have more combat points, sorry, more skill points, but that's it. I'm focusing strictly on this. You don't have to. That's the beautiful thing about your playstyle. It's your playstyle. You can mix it with whatever you want. Anyway, here we go. You've seen the bonuses. You get a whole lot bonuses for weapons, so I went with concussive shot as my skill, which is a detonator as well. You choose what you want here. Damage, force, whatever, repeat, concussion, blah, blah, whatever you prefer. I prefer recharge other than power cells, and for the last one, shields, armor, up to you what you want here. This is the optional one. You can choose whatever you want. You don't have to go concussive shot. Turbocharge, now this is a must one. Turbocharge, get plus 50% duration. I think that's more viable than a recharge speed, but I might be wrong. For this, choose whatever you want. Either pure damage or get stability and accuracy. Up to you. And go for the sixth one plus 80% clip size. Why? Because with turbocharge we are going to use mostly heavy hitting weapons that have a low clip size, but they do huge amounts of damage. So this is how we solve that problem. We get plus 80% clip size and plus soldier bonus that is also plus clip size. We are going to get plus 100% and even more, depending on the passives that you went with for your weapons. Trip mine is also optional. You don't have to go for it, but I like it a lot. Go for whatever you want here. And as the last one, I went with the primer, so I can combine trip mine with concussion shot. That way I have a tech combo. And trip mine is a really devastating thing. A really devastating fucking thing. As for the passives, go obviously for both of them. Combat fitness, up to you if you want more effective consumables or you want recharge speed of shield, health and whatnot. I went with more weapon clip size here because I simply love that skill, because we are using heavy hitting weapons, as I said before. For the last one, go what you want. Considering that you're a soldier, it might be better to go rank 6 because you are using a cover a lot. Soldier doesn't have any bonuses except the weapon bonuses. Now this is the tricky one. You can go for complete hover build, which I wouldn't recommend on higher difficulties because you're going to get shot a lot. And you don't want that. I went instead with these three at the bottom. And detonators also gives you plus 30% detonator for combat detonations, which is concussive shot in our case. And for the weapons passives, go for two that you're using. Two of your choice. You don't have to go all four. There's no point in that. I only went here because I was testing stuff, so that's why I went with it. You can also go more skills from the skill tree of combat and simply mix them out, swap them when you want. Alright, I also went for the containment biotic passive plus 50% all combo damage versus shields, but I mostly went with that one so that I could unlock barrier. Because you need a couple of points in biotics to unlock barrier. So with barrier I go whatever you want, but I would suggest biotic electricity and the last one, saving barrier. Saving barrier is one of the best passive skills in the game, in my opinion. It's so goddamn good, it will save your ass a lot of freaking times, trust me on that. Especially in higher difficulties. And that's the base of the build. Now I will show the loadout. One thing I will not show you in the loadout screen that I forgot to record is the consumables. Go for the incendiary ammo, that way you will be more powerful against shields. You will devastate anarchists and whatnot. Alright, so I went with my best crafted shotgun, and these are your own options, what you want here. Actually, a soldier is very good with sniper rifle, so I would suggest a sniper rifle. I went with Cat Unity Armor because Cat Unity Armor... Oh yeah, let me cover the fusion mode. If you want, you can go plus 50% all power recharge speeds, but unfortunately you get minus 15% weapon damage. You can halve that like I did. Usually it's minus 30%, then it's not worth it. But you can halve that through AVP points, if I'm not mistaken. You can go also for fusion mode of shielding, it's very good in this case. So I went with Cat Armor because we get more weapon damage, we get more combat power damage as well. Now I don't know why it still says +0 to all combat power cell capacities. I don't know if that's a bug or something. I have no idea why it is like that, but it is. So let's get on to testing. First I'll show you turbocharge with a couple of weapons that were not crafted, but are regular weapons that I picked up. This is a Sandstorm number 5 or 6, not sure. And I'm just using it to show you guys that how powerful can a normal weapon that you pick up be with turbocharge. Everything is on insanity, as I said before. Don't know if I mentioned that, but everything is on insanity. Here is Piranha shotgun with turbocharge. It's absolutely insane. I mean, you're going to chew through the ammo really quickly, but other than that, it's really fun to use Piranha with turbocharge. And this is also not a crafted one, so there's nothing special about it. Just a drop that I got, and that's it. And also combine your ammo. Don't be shy to use consumables here. You are a soldier, you need to use consumables as much as you can. Although I haven't used any besides the incendiary ammo, because there was no need. Still, you can use some of the things that recharge shields, which I haven't used once in the game, but because I don't even know what their name is. Shield Disruptor? No. I don't know. There's a consumable that will recharge your shields and powers immediately, I think. Use that one, that's a good one. And you will see turbocharge on weapons like shotgun, my crafted shotgun that I used throughout the video. So the point here is to be as devastating as I can be with my weapons. I'm using Trip Mine and Concussion Shot to do a tech combo, and that will leave also damage over time area on the floor. And I'm using a passive skill in the shotgun tree, rank 6, it's the bottom one I believe, that when you hit someone with the shotgun your melee damage will increase by I think 40%, and when you hit someone with the melee damage your shotgun damage will increase by 20, 30, 40%, can't remember what the skill is. So you can combine melee attack with shotgun attacks in melee range to do devastating damage. Now as for the melee weapon, I'm not sure what to recommend here. I like fast weapons that have low animation time, because if you aim with Krogan hammer it can really miss. By the time you hit the area where you're aiming at, the enemy might just stroll right through you and then it's over. The easiest possible thing you can do here with this build is use sniper rifle. Use sniper rifle, stay back, mine everything around you, and use turbocharge and shoot the bastards from afar. It's insane. You're going to have a lot more clip size and you're going to have a larger rate of fire. If you combine that with Black Widow, I mean, I don't even have to tell you what you will be doing to enemies. Here are some of the examples from the fight at the flop house. I won't lie, this was a really tough area. I won't lie. Because I was testing still the build here, and it was one of the toughest areas in the game on Insanity difficulty. Because there are constant enemies coming out, and there's the Hydra as well. Well, Hydra wasn't the problem is the constant reinforcements, and if you make a tiny mistake you will die. When you see enemies with armor, I suggest immediately get yourself an incendiary ammo, use it, and if you combine with huge powerful weapons like the shotgun that I'm using, you will kill them in 2 shots, like this anarchist for example died with 1 shot in the end. As you might see in this video, I still have some survivability. I'm not all about the damage. The survivability mostly comes from the barrier and that last passive skill that saves my life at health threshold 25%, and it restores shields back to 100. This is what you will do to survive. You can also use some of the other skills as well. You don't have to use the skills that I did. For example, barricade will help you a lot. You can put custom barricade that will give you cover and higher shield recharge. What else? Oh yeah, flak cannon is alright for damaging enemies in a certain radius. I'm saying to you, you can really do whatever you want here. I'm just giving you a quick solution on how to be powerful on Insanity difficulty. It all comes from the weapons that you're using. If you combine soldier with spells from tech tree or from biotic tree, you will be extremely powerful. There's no doubt about it. You will have the perfect weapon setup with turbocharge, and afterwards you will also have great combos with others. But this is a soldier build, and I strictly went with combat tree to focus on the damage of the weapons and the skills within the combat skill tree. Well, that's it guys. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. I will still do an explorer one and assault rifle, best assault rifle, and that's it. Then I'm done with the game.